Alright, CSS battle time. And we have crosswalk, bars. Okay. I mean, I love it. I think it's cool. I wonder. Alright, let's look at this. Is this gap 38 to 50? So like 40, so it's like a 20 pixel gap. Is this still a 20 pixel gap? 190, like 210. Yeah, so that's a 20 pixel gap. So we have the same gap in between the yellow bars. The only difference is the size of the yellow bars. You thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe not. I don't know. I might be crazy. But can I do this with one linear gradient and some sizing? So let's see what we can get here. I think I might have some troubles. Let's actually isolate the HTML because I think that it has to go on the bottom. Because unless so either I can do a variable to change the sizing, or I see a lot of the top solutions have like zoom in it, and I'm wondering if I can like zoom in on the HTML element and then margin up the body and get this result. All right. I gotta size it for this to work. Maybe I can do repeating. Linear. That's not gonna work unless you do it in a background. Do I need to do a repeating? Okay, I'm trying to do this. I don't think I can do it just with zoom. Because to get it to repeat like that, I have to size it. But a repeating linear gradient would be sized. But it's sized too, just internally. But zoom, it might not matter. Okay. I don't know how zoom works, honestly. So I think I might try to find out. Do I want to do a repeating linear gradient or just a linear gradient? Let's do repeating. Repairing. Oh, I can't type. I just spent an hour working on my resume. So I think my mind is a little bit mush. All I got done was the professional summary. My wife helped too. It's a struggle, man. It feels like pulling water out of a stone sometimes. All I've done for the past 12 years is pest control, so trying to spin that into something different is not, it's not easy. And I'm just looking at customer support roles now. And because I do that a lot, I do a lot of customer support, so I think it would be a good fit, but what are we doing? I want to start with the purple. The reason is say 0 to 20 pixels. I think with the repeating, you have to give it both color stops, the start and the stop on it, on every single one for it to work. We'll test this theory in a moment, but 0 to 40 pixels, right? So we have this 90 degrees. Do I need a, no, I don't need a keyword on that. Okay. That lines up. That is cool. Okay. Now, I don't think we can margin this. I wonder if I give it just a background, because you can stack backgrounds. So right now what's happening is we have a purple background behind the linear gradient. So if I do margin on it now, it moved things, it shifted it. Margin will move it around, but the gradient stretches full width. The other way to actually make it move is by putting like a border on it. I wonder if I just do the color and nothing else, if that will still make it work with margin. It changed something. Oh, I just got it perfect where it had the purple lining up. Okay. Interesting. If I understood this more, it'd be kind of cool. Okay, so it's gone, and we're just seeing the canvas element. That's it. Okay, so I do have to do either a border or something else. Or I size this with this. So like 50 pixels, 0. 50 pixels. No? Oh, because it's tiling across the whole thing now still. Okay, so we do actually have to give it a... if I want to size the HTML, I got to give it a border so that it'll actually margin down the way we would expect it to. So let's go, we just want a top and bottom border. How tall are we talking here? We're talking 120. Border block. 120 pixels solid. And did that work? It did. Why is it out of line now when before it was looking good? Was it looking good before? It was looking good before. I thought it was looking good before. It was not looking good before. Okay, so it does right in here. It's not working anymore. It's not a consistent pattern all the way across. Okay. All right. So something I'm noticing here, though, is well, I have to size it. That's why. Okay, I do need the repeating to get that, but it's not going to work anyways. I need like a space in the middle. Okay. I think I might have a new idea. Do I have a new idea? Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right, my son woke up. I gotta finish this up. All right. No more clever time. Let's just get this done. I still want to do a linear gradient, but I think I might have to take it each side as its own one, right? And then have a block and just have a border in the middle. That won't work. Okay, sorry. I'm still stuck on trying to make this really concise, and that ain't gonna work. Alright, so I essentially have two blocks. If I had them both sized this big, right, I could theoretically size it with a border inline. No, I don't want border inline. Concise the linear gradient. It's going to tile if the box is that big. I wanted to just do one line all the way across, but it doesn't line up. Which means there's like one block in here that needs to like double. It's off exactly. It's off by the 20 pixels. So I can't do one line all the way across, but maybe I can do, let's just do half of it and box reflect it. Right? So what we're going to do is instead of let's just do this in the body. So I'm going to box reflect, and then I don't have to fight with the weird border stuff going on. Alright, so there's my body. There's the border block. Let's turn off border block. Okay. Star plus star. Alright, let's margin this down. Oh, still... Okay. Okay. I understand. I can fix that. Okay, there we are. Which way do I want to push it? Let's go 120, top and bottom. And that's left and right. I did 0, but we don't need that. We need right can be like 200. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and 0 and 0. Okay, that one needs to be 120. So maybe I do want it to be to the right hand side, because then I can just do the 1 and I get rid of this. I don't know. I have to do 0. Okay. 220. There we go. All right, so we have our little set of bars. Now we've used the body. But I think actually because, oh, it's margined all the way down. I was going to box shadow it, see if I could do a box shadow, but maybe I can. Is there a no repeat Y? No, it's just no repeat. It doesn't give you the option of an axis. Okay. P-tag it is. I already said I don't have time to get clever, but it's just, it's like an addiction, you know? It's just, it's the puzzle. I want to figure it out. I don't want to leave it. It's fun to figure out. But we do not have such a luxury. I know there's definitely a way to do this much better, as it's really frustrating. I want to do it so much better. Alright, so instead of 20 pixels for our this we will do 1.25 M, right? And then we can go font 0A. Oops. Okay. There we go. Now it's all yellow, right? Because there is no other color in the repeating. So at least, hey, I got that. That's always fun. 0. Yep. -50 and 100. All right. Let's drop our padding down on this. 40, 35, something like that. And let's go 20. There we go. And then if we throw a box reflect web dash box dash reflect right 120. I'm guessing it's gonna be like, that's way too much. I needed 20, not 120. Okay, not quite enough. Let's see if 40 will do it. 40 does do it. Oh, but I'm too big. I mean, okay. Is that too small? Yeah, they're too small now. What? Okay. No. That's too big. Okay. Strange. What is going on here? Why? Why am I seeing part of my gradient? Showing up over it. Like I shouldn't see any gradient there. Okay. Strange things. It's... Oh, you know what's probably happening? So I've gotten this weird thing before where okay, we do need to get bigger. Okay, so it's the right size and shape, right? We are reflecting on a reflection, and it gives you this really weird... Okay, so... Oh, darn it. The body needs to reflect a lot more than... No, it's working. But I think we're getting a weird double reflection. I've seen it before where I got 4 things instead of 2. And I think that's what's happening here. What I don't understand is how to fix that without giving each one its own box reflect. I hate that. I thought this was going to be a real simple solution. Okay. I swear I'm struggling tonight to make this work. All right. This is what we're doing. We are going to instead give ourselves a border of... we're going to go back to the border block solution, and we are going to... No, we're going to leave that on, but we're going to go to 100, 80, 70. Looks about right. Okay, so here's what my idea is. I'm going to use a box shadow inset on the body, and then the P tag's going to get the same styling and a box shadow inset here. And I might be able to just do a rotate or something. Throw it over there. It's position fixed. I can move it where I want. We won't need this font trick. We can go back to just 20 pixels. And what I'm going to do is use the border block, 40 pixels solid and purple. There we go. Is that... Oh, okay, we're seeing the paragraph tag. That's what it is. The paragraph tag is what's making that show up. So let's get that. We need 50 pixels. There we go, good enough. And then when we do a box shadow inset, negative 50 pixels, something like that, 0. There we go. But it's only doing inside the borders. Darn it. Well, maybe I do a normal box shadow then. There we go. Make it the yellow, and we margin it properly to make that work. Let's up the margin. 280. This is 70. Nope. 50. That one. 70. There we go. Alright. Now you are going to get uncommented, and everything's going to look crazy. Rotate. 180 degrees. And let's fix our margins here. What does it even look like? It looks crazy. What are we getting? We're doing padding. Oh, we're the padding's so too big. There we go. Something like that. We'll move it over, see if it lines up. Whoa. We're almost there. No, that's not good. 280 it probably was. 280. Alright. Now our linear gradient is not stepping up. Okay. There we go. Just needs the right sizing. Okay, let's hit submit. If this works, I'm out of here. I don't like it. This was awful. I'll put it in the comment again. 99.9. Yeah, I deserve that. I can't do anymore. And it makes me sad. But I have to let go. I have a problem with puzzles sometimes of not letting go. This was an awful solution that was born out of a lot of failures, and I can do better, but not tonight. All right, bye.